Yo, backpacks and heroes, back to Backpack Hero. Last time, we unlocked Tote. So we can now go on adventures with her. I'm also running, I thought I was on 1.0. Either way, I'm on the official branch now. Apparently, it's just the same number. And my saves appear to be intact, so that's good. We're still looking for a plushie for that gentleman. Well, let's go see what we have as Tote. Do we have any Tote missions? We should probably just do a regular garden variety Tote mission. So we can see how she plays. Not like we haven't seen it before, but this will be the first time in story mode. But let's go. We have, well actually, we have her own special one. The Totetutorial. We get a golden seed, and we get a lost spark. So let's begin. This will be a short one, I guess. She doesn't have anything on her backpack. That's because she has carvings in hand. We have oak stumps. We have spiky carvings, which is a new sprite. They didn't look like that before. Not sure how I feel about this one, to be honest. And we also have the gem carving. So let's see how this actually goes. My body is threatening to sneeze, and this is the shortest area I have ever seen. What the heck are you? Carvings. Tote draws carvings each turn. These special items can be placed into her backpack. When she places a carving, she summons it, with scare quotes. Mini carvings have effects on summon. You should read those particular descriptions, like these ones do 9 damage. So let's go ahead and summon a carving. You can see that these have their own energy costs at the bottom. There you go. We have ended the battle. She has her own Totetutorial because she is one of the more complex characters. Some carvings can be used, like with other characters, after they are summoned. This one particularly is a tree sword made out of real trees. On use, it does 4 damage. On discard, it does +4 this combat. That's kind of nice. There you go. It's going to just stay in there. And you're like, how do I discard it? Well, there's 2 ways. You can toss it, which will do 1 damage per carving. Or there's also carvings that can go ahead and discard items specifically. I'm sure we'll see that in the future. Some carvings have a cost to summon. We've actually seen this before, shown at the bottom of the card. So each of these has 1. This one has 0 to summon. On summon, it gives you an extra energy. Sure, we'll take that. And this is the Wand of Dreams. On use, it does 3 damage. The carving is summoned in an adjacent space. Well, that was stupid of me, but whatever. It looks like we can still make it happen. And then we have to toss here. It costs 1 energy. We can actually do it. It's gonna get 21 health points. We get to do it again. Alright, cool. So let's see if I can do that better. So we put this here. Then we put this here. Boop. Boop. We still don't have enough damage. I had to put it probably in the center to make it happen, huh? Oh, now that guy, because we did 3 damage with the toss. Very good. And the final ordeal. What's this damn thing called? It's a scarecrow. Built with wood from Mother Tree to guide you in your travels. Discarded carvings can be drawn again. Banished carvings are removed for the rest of the combat. You can toss your carvings, as we did last time, to do damage. Again, 1 for each carving thrown. Draw 2 carvings. When the carving is banished, it is removed for the rest of the fight. Yeah, you just said that. We don't have any other ones, so let's toss. What I was supposed to do is do that and then toss it. Thankfully, it came back the very next day. So we do this, we toss, then we draw, and then we toss. There you go. I figured out the puzzle, everyone. And we can actually complete this Totetutorial. How long did that take? Less than 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and jump into another real run. Maybe we unlocked like an actual real run as Tote. Yeah, we can just do a standard run. We're gonna get another one of these. We might as well. Let's go adventuring, shall we? With care, you can survive. Alright, give me a relic, Matthew. You think differently. Uh-huh. So now I can just clear carvings for free. That's pretty alright. I've mentioned this in the past. It used to actually take 3 energy to toss, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Either way, it was not as economical as it priorly was. As Tote, you need to be very, very cognizant of everything you draw. Because everything that's in your deck is there for life. Until you, there's certain things you can do to get rid of carvings, but there's not really too much you can do. A Toadstool Sword can be used 4 times in combat. It is banished when it's out of uses. That's pretty good. 0 to summon and 1 to use. It has 3 forge spots too, which is a little unique. Unlike many of the other characters, Tote is not really forge friendly, we'll say. I will take this sword. I've never used this Toadstool Sword, and I'd like to bring it into combat. We only get to choose 1 item, you'll notice, as well. A rat wolf and a green snail. Your deck composition is very important because you may have turns where you can't block, which is unfortunate, to say the least. So we have 8 damage coming in. You do 15 damage a swing, which is pretty darn sweet. Pretty darn sweet, if I do say so myself. That did damage when I summoned it. It also makes this more powerful. You can also just go and do one of these. Yeah, sure. There you go. And we'll wait for next turn for you. Toad's backpack gets full quickly. Toss discards all carving from her backpack. Use this whenever you need more space to summon more carvings. So you can draw them again later. She also does... Toad also does damage when she tosses cards. For each carving that is discarded, she deals an additional damage to the target. We have talked about that before. Let's see. I was gonna say that's 45 damage. We'll just wait until next turn. It's not that big a deal. There you go. Not too shabby. He also has a lot more limited space than a lot of our other characters here. New carvings. When Tote gets... I thought we were out of the Totetutorial, right? When she gets new carvings, she adds them to her deck. Be careful which ones you choose. You can drop them later. Stores can remove carvings for a price. Uh-huh. So a bone lance. It's alright, I suppose. We can use this one. It costs 2 gold to actually use these weird coin axes. We don't get a whole lot of money as Tote, as you might guess, because we don't have any way to actually sell items. You have to pay to get rid of carvings. A chanterelle, if you want your haste. It's not the worst. 0 cost to actually to play. Whenever adjacent consumable is used, you get more haste. Let's go ahead and take this. I'm not taking any of those. Ah, our old friend, the Ultra Knight. Lil B. That's just one of them little bees. Alright, well, you little bee, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. And then we'll go ahead and toss these cards. And then I think we'll wait until next turn, maybe? Maybe we'll do one of these. Yeah, I think we'll do one of those. Just in case I get my toadstool thing. We'll be able to do more damage. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, it left. I forgot it gets discarded at the end of the turn. Oh well. So if we use this 3 times, we'll be able to kill you. This is why I picked up this sword. To be effective in combat. I know, crazy. We'll build up. We have a Vine Wand. It weakens enemies on summon. I could play that exactly once. Well, maybe exactly twice. I don't really care for any of these. At least lethal will not... One thing that is nice about Tote is I don't have to anguish about what I'm picking up. What you got? What you buying? What you selling? Alright, we have a cleaver. The above item is used for free. That is pretty great. And it doesn't cost anything to summon. I wouldn't even know what you are. The Fleshia Shield. If in hand at end of turn, it does 3 damage to self. On summon, it gives you block. Neat. Alright, well there's my cleaver. Let's go and grab that. What are you? Corrupted Ring. If in your hand at the end, it deals 3 damage to self. It doesn't have any other effects. It's simply a pile of garbage. There are some things we can sell. I don't know if you can actually sell these at the shops we'll see as Tote, but I guess we'll see in the future. Cherry Bombs. Deals 5 damage to all enemies, and then it just goes away. For each turn, it's actually on the, I don't know if that's whether it's on the field or just in general. I think it has to be on the field. Because you have to use it. There's the other one of those silly rings. Alright, so we're not getting anything here. That's fine. We got this, which I think is a pretty good get, since we can use it for free. It's just free damage. There's a couple of items in this set as Tote that I really enjoy, so we'll see if we can pick those up. Let's go over here and get free experience. And what's in the box? A free shiv, that's a free use every turn, 5 damage. +1 damage until discard. These can be pretty powerful. We're starting to get some pretty good items that we can just keep on the field forever. This is not in the top row. It is disabled. The reeds, it's just a better shield. Alright, Lethal. Let's not get greedy here. Again, you need to be smart. It's going to be hard for you, I know. Let's grab this. Do I want to go for a Chanterelle build? This is common, so I can get it later. Same thing with this. I think I'll use this to replace one of our logs. Oh, Lethal, don't forget the experience. It's free. They should really scale that for every floor you're on. Because later, they're pretty worthless. I suppose that's fine. There's a Forgerino. This isn't the Forge person. It's a different kind of Forge person. The Carpenter of Carvings. In the distance, you can hear the gentle sound of a chisel. Wait, no, it's the sound of a beaver's teeth. As a frog, the whole teeth thing, with scare quotes, freaks you out a bit. Yuck. Got any carvings I can on? We can get burn, block, spikes. None of those are really appealing. There are different, better forges. What we got in this box? The tape. All effects applied to this are passed on to adjacent items on use. It's discard, and adjacent things are discard. So if you want to do things without wasting energy, not that it costs us any energy, you could use one of these. Pine Cone. Whenever you just summon things adjacent to it, you get free block, and it is in fact free to play. It is a freemium carving. I'm not going to take any of those. I might take a Pine Cone later, but right now I'm still sort of shaping out this deck. We will save here, just in case we get into a bad situation. It is very possible to die as our friend Tote here. Alright, not too shabby what we got here going the first turn. We got 12 damage coming in. And you know what? With our new reeds, we can block that with one flick of our wrist. Let's play that. Let's play this. And then we'll go ahead and let's kill you first so we get all the experience. There you go. We'll try not to discard so this thing actually gets more powerful every turn. Like, I'd like to get more of these. They're very powerful. And we'll need to get a real shield. They do exist. They're not as plentiful as they otherwise should be, honestly. Alright, let's mitigate some of that damage. We'll take some, but we got lots of health points as our good friend Tote here. So it's not going to be a big deal, probably. Oh, there's our, oh, we can use it again? I wonder if I could cheat that. Let's see. Oh, he used both. Oops. That's fine. On summon it does it. There you go, Lether. You're stupid. Let's level up. Go ahead and get some spaces over there, sure. We have an oak hatchet. Which, meh. It can be played once every turn as long as you don't have any armor or shields present. It can just stay on there. It also allows you to draw another carving. That's pretty good. Ring candle, you can go ahead and discard things with this for free. I'm tempted to pick up everything, but I'm not going to. What have we got over here? My dead person. I shall pray for you. The playing possum. Gives us a little more HP juice, which is never a bad thing. Let's go ahead and save the game. I'll try not to make the window too big, because maximize is right above that save button. Oh boy, it's our good friend Mr. Snail, my least favorite enemy. Well, the good news, we can go ahead and send him to the Shadow Realm first turn. Do I want to try to mitigate some damage, or do I just want to take it and get rid of the snail? Yeah, I think so. I can always get healed later, damn it. On this baby difficulty for, you know, real babies, you're going to be the most annoying. You're going to vamoose in a second. Go ahead and use that, get rid of it. Suppose we'll go ahead and put down this. We'll go ahead and use that on you, I guess. Yeah, and we'll just play this to get rid of that, and we'll play this too. There you go. And I might as well play this as well. I'm not sure if... well, that one doesn't have a use on it, so it's not exactly super cool. He's gonna try to run. I think he may succeed, actually. In his dreams. Another way to block. An acorn cap. It's smaller than our giant logs. I want to get to that store first before I take anything else. Want to see what I have today? Well, let's see what you got. You got a reeds. You have a daughter's blade, which is a very nice item. Whenever you use it, it's discarded. There's another item that synergizes really well with this, so I'll probably pick that up. And this is the woman that you can use to get rid of carvings. It even says right down there, I can remove a carving for a price. Alright, well, I would like you to get rid of some of these. It's going to cost, actually, it doesn't say. Let's just spend it and end it. Oh, I have to do it that way. Remove a carving. It's going to take 5 whole gold. You're like, that's not much. Now it takes 10. It gets larger with everything you play. So it's, you have to be smart, yet again. Let's get rid of one of these. Now it's going to cost 15 to get rid of something. So we are out of money. You don't buy those. So making money, again, is our friend Tote here. Very difficult. Alright, well, dream about that daughter's blade. Do I want what's in the box? Because she won't buy things, but it could be, it's probably consumables. She tends to get a lot of consumables, which I guess we could use to heal up. Let's see what we got. We did get a carving, which is weird. A briar dagger. It has 2 uses, and when it is out of uses, it goes back to your backpack. It's one to play, and otherwise it just does damage. It's not bad. I like things that discard themselves. I'll probably be able to use that poultice eventually. But for now, we'll just use our free healing. There wasn't anything over that forge, so let's continue. I'm not feeling overpowered. I don't know about you folks. I'm not feeling overpowered. Parcel has a... wait, why are we meeting Parcel here? It's weird. I take items back to Haversack Hills. Yes, I know. Why don't you take a poultice back, huh? Nothing else really matters. That poultice might be used for something. Actually, I'm not sure. It has the thing on it. I think it is used by something. Might just because it's a consumable. Our old friend, the Ultra Knight. He's got 72 health, and he's doing 19 whole damage. God damn. I'm going to take some this time. This particular cleaver's not as good as it could be with our particular build. Let's go like this. Let's go like that, so he does less damage. Play the oak stump. Play this, and then we'll go bap, bap. And then we'll give you one of these. And then I'll toss everything out, because I can do it for free. Alright, the actual weapon that matters. He's going to do 9 damage and heal up. So I try to keep everything on the field. I suppose I could. We'll play that. We'll toss it for free. We'll play... Does that cost anything to play? No, it doesn't. It's a really great little weapon, actually. Go ahead and kill you, or at least get you close. Amount of energy. Alright, this will end you, and then we'll get on to phase 2. Who we kill him first? I would like to kill him first. He's really a force multiplier. So let's go ahead and use this on him. And this on him. There's no damage coming in, so that's good. Go ahead and use that once for free. Why not? This guy eventually does damage, I think. But he's not a big problem. He's still flip-flopping. There we go. 7 damage? Well, isn't that a coinkydink? That's exactly how much we need to do. It's like I had it planned all along. Go ahead and block those, throw those away. Now I'll throw this onto the field and in my turn. Go and hit you twice with that. Throw one of these at you, and we'll be done with this particular combat. What do we got? So I can discard all my carvings for mana, whatever. Toss adds additional damage for each carving in your backpack. How much? I couldn't tell you. Each turn, you get adds 2 energy. On clear carvings, it's removed for the rest of the combat. Even if I toss carvings, that's pretty good. But this also gives us reasons to get carvings that just stick around. So let's try to do that, shall we? Because that's only when I toss things, right? On clear carvings, that is toss. They should probably update that language. I don't have anything that can give me more draw, which is unfortunate. Very rare that you see a bow you can fire in this, as far as I remember. It also discards on use. Nah, I'm good. None of those are things that stick around, so let's go ahead and keep trying for those. Another Shiv. That sticks around. You gotta be very careful with this, because it's very easy to accidentally click these and add them to your deck. Don't do it. You'll see a lot of things that are these sap carvings. And these all work the same. You have to have 3 connected saps, and then they have their particular effect happen. I think all of these are 0 energy. So they're not bad, but they're not the greatest either. I mean, like 6 damage to all enemies, by itself, that's not bad, but you have to have the other saps to really make it happen. So if you had nothing but saps in your backpack, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. And maybe we'll have a challenge run or something to do that later. I'm actually not going to heal. Let's go to the deep cave. I don't want to have to deal with magic bullcrap that gives me lots of hazards. And that's what the Enchanted Swamp is really about, right? Let's see what we got here. Another chance to remove things. There's the bow. There's the Daughter's Dagger again. We have some new saps. That's something that sticks around too, huh? Except for the point where it throws away the arrow when I use it. If it didn't throw away the arrows, there would be no issue. None of those really apply other than maybe this, since it discards itself. What do we got over here? Oh my. What do we got over here? Add natural to a carving. Now that's a pretty good one. Natural makes it so that card is always in your first hand. So putting that on our toadstool sword, for instance, would probably be a good idea. Let's see what's in the box. That one requires a key. What about this box? It doesn't require a key. Daughter's Blade. Do you like those? That can be used once a turn, so that would allow me to draw an extra card. But if I ever had armor or shield present, it would be discarded. I guess that would still play well. That would allow me to get to things that allowed me to block and whatnot. Now, normally I'd take the Daughter's Blade. Do I want to take that now? Thinking about it. Because it costs 1 to use, but the other item it synergizes with makes it be used and discarded. And we can also... we had that other thing. I was going to say, where was it? We had our flowering cleaver. We could use that to actually use the sword as well. Or the Daughter's Blade, excuse me. There are other ways to get draw. Let's go for the Daughter's Blade for damage. Not a whole lot of enemies on this floor. It's a little weird. Alright, do we want to get rid of anything in the backpack? Thinking about getting rid of something. Probably these things. Yeah, let's get rid of at least one of those. 2 of those? 2 of those. Because they just stick around. Almost everything else discards itself. Except for these dumb things. Alright. Well, let's see what else we can get done here. Let's go and break this open first. This is really not the hardest run, though, because we're not on very hard difficulty. I gotta remember that. Alright, we got some of those. We got, what is that? 17 damage coming in. So we'll go ahead. Oh, that's right, Lethal. You can't discard. If you discard, everyone loses. Can we kill this man in 1 turn? If we had natural on that damn thing, I could have killed him. Well, close to it anyway. Alright. We're gonna take the damage. This is going to be a pretty dangerous group for us. Well, it's disabled for the rest of combat. I can probably defeat these guys otherwise, right? Alright, let's start making some moves here. Play this. That costs 1, so I have to keep that in mind. There you go. Do a little damage there. Don't think I can use that. No. We might as well do this. Then we'll play both of these. Unfortunately, we can't scratch as our good friend Tote here. We're gonna lose that energy. Let's end our turn. And save our energy for next turn. A lot of damage coming in. That's very terrifying. But it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It may not be alright, but we'll see. Thankfully, we still can flip-flop these around. That one's free, right? Costs 1 to set down. Let's set down this first. Definitely want one of those. We do the damage with this. That'll take you out. I'm still going to take some pretty hefty damage here. But we still have energy to spare, so it's not the end. There's no reason to despair, as it were. Play that on the field. Do I go after you next? I think so. I just gotta hurt you once and then you'll stop being an asshole. As far as I know. No, you're not done being an asshole, huh? There you go. There you go. And then we'll go ahead... No, there's no reason to inflict harm on him. Yet. Let's block. This guy's gonna abscond with some money. He got like 2 gold. I'm not terribly concerned. I'm more concerned about the missing experience we could otherwise have. Alright, that's some pretty decent damage. This will be our last use on this. Okay. Play this. We've got a lot of work out of that other energy we got. And we wins! And somehow not taking any damage. How about that? Imagine having to think during a video game. Rusty sword, poison an enemy, bone lance. Unfortunately, not piercing like some other lances we've seen. We're going to leave all those. Guess I'll take this. We'll make a wall of mana. Because why not? Save the game just in case. Uh-huh. The Mana Stone Man. Upgrade a Mana Stone. Give me a better one here. I can do it, he yells. I can find a way. It expands beneath his gaze. It's still a poopy one, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, well, I didn't even know they could... That's why I was confused. I was like, I didn't even know you could get a poopy one of those. The empty ones. Uh-huh. 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 I will definitely take that. We'll take all this stuff just in case we get cursed. Blue snail. Snails. I don't think so. I'm not really into snails. They're my least favorite Pokemon. What about you? Armadillo and a crossbowman? We can probably take that on, and more experience and possibly good carvings could be in our future. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this out on the field. We got 7 damage coming in. I might as well throw this down here. Play this. There we go. Do we want to block lethal? We already blocked. Good work. Alright, so this gentleman needs to take 14 damage to stop being an asshole. We could probably make that happen, especially since that knocked off a shield. 7 and 7. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and just kill you, because you're being a jerk. Does that work if I turn it? It does. Not that that really helps us, but I used it, and that's what matters. We're going to take 4 damage here. But that's alright. We will, in fact, survive against all odds. Oh, we should play that. Should have played that earlier. Oh well. Easy peasy. An ethereal quiver creates a spirit bolt above and below. That's kind of neat. If I had that bow, I'd probably use that. But I don't, so I won't. We also had some saps in there. No one cares. Except for saps. Do I want to make that carving natural? Probably. Let's add natural to the Toadstool Sword. At lightning speed, his massive overbite starts to chip away at the carving of the Toadstool Sword. For a moment you worry, as your carving disappears into a mist of sawdust. But then he finishes and gives you your carving back. Each edge is smoother and shinier than it was before. Thanks. Cool. Oh my. I don't have any money for food. Do I look like someone who can sell things? We could go fight a snail pack, but I don't really want to. I really don't. Snails are for the birds, man. Let Satchel deal with them. What's in the box? There's a chanterelle. We don't really have any way to really use that effectively yet. Shiny carving. That sticks around and can be pretty nice. But we'll worry about that later. We're still looking for, like, a better shield. You again, huh? Upgrade a Mana Stone. Make this one even better and stupider. The Mana Stone is fucking gone. No, no. Years of planning ruined. Alright, save the game, and let's get into another combat. How are we going here? 34 minutes? We have been taking it pretty damn slow. Now this is natural. It just shows up at the beginning of every combat, which is really good. It's really, really good. Let's go ahead and slap this sucker down here. We'll slap this here. I wonder if I could use this to actually get rid of carvings in my backpack. We should try that out. Because maybe I don't want this particular cleaver anymore. It's not super great. But we could try it. Do those cost energy? They don't. It's pretty good. Alright, let's try that out, shall we? We'll hit you with that. And I'll go boop. And you're going to summon an enemy, I just noticed. That is really a dick move, and you will not be doing it. I forbid it. How dare you survive? There you go. I forbid your survival. We're going to take 13 damage here because I got so involved with my bloodlust, I forgot about taking damage. Which is fairly typical for me. Wait, why'd that go? Let's use this and see if it gets rid of this. Is it gone forever? I can't tell. It does appear to maybe be gone forever. Alright, that's cool. We'll play a couple of these. You're going to try to do damage. We can probably block, I say. Both of you just got summoned, so you're only 5 each. Go ahead and play that. Play that. A little more and you're going to stop attacking. Play this just in preparation to not be snailified. There we go. Good. You're gonna give me more of this crap. Thanks. Let's go ahead and get rid of all that using our super awesome amount of energy. We had 5. And now we do not have 5. Sir, you're taking 6 damage. Enjoy. Take that much damage. We'll use reeds to get a little bit. Or do we use this? Let's use this first. There you go. You can use that once and get rid of it. We'll use reeds to block some of that damage. We are taking so much. Oh, you gave me more slime. Thanks. You're such a peach. Because actually, I'm a snail. I'm all, sir. You're being obnoxious. I guess I'll take another one of these. Eventually, we'll probably get something to use that on. He said, not knowing if it were true. Sure, what kind of cursed bullcrap you got for us? You can feel the acknowledgement, and an item appears. The eyes watch as the horrible curse is placed in your backpack. What the hell is that? A cordyceptor. Deals 5 damage to all enemies. Each turn it hurts you. Uh-huh. When a consumable is used, it's discarded. So it's only when it's played. And we also get a sweet coin that gives us more energy. That is definitely fucking worth it. Get rid of these. They're just taking up space. If there's an item 2 spaces away, it's one of those. It's dumb. So we'll go ahead and put this here. So I know how far to keep it away. Like there's bad and there's bad. So if I put this here, you'd see it's in the danger zone. These ones are not in the danger zone. Okay, so that'll work. Maybe I want to put that up here? No, we'll keep them down here. And that cordyceptor thing, I don't have anything to cleanse it yet. But maybe in the future. Hey, well there's something to cleanse it right now. We also got some, a mug of grape juice, which allows you to draw another carving. It's not bad. It's not bad. Suppose we'll go over here first, since that's where the exit is. More energy. What a great world. If I only had stuff I could really use. Alright, so not really big threats on the field. Go ahead and place this first, right there. And go bap, 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 bap. There you go. Thanks for playing. And now I guess we'll kill you. Maybe I also want to get some shields up? Suppose I could do that. You can kind of see where our issue is, though, is we don't really have a way to defend ourselves too well. I'll go ahead and hit you with that. Do I want to put some poison on you? And we can save that for later, probably. You know what? Screw it. Just use it now. That'll put him in the danger zone next turn, so I won't have to use any energy on him. Perfect. Alright, we have our favorite shivs. They have appeared. He's going to do 16 damage to us, and we're probably going to take damage because I have a real shielding issue at the moment. Unless. Well, actually, no. I'm still going to have a shielding problem. Put down that first lethal. There you go. We'll go ahead and put this up here. Try not to get in the danger zone of that coin. It only takes 7 damage. He explodes and it just... he explodes in a mist of poison energy. Play this one first. There we go. Oh no, turn into a thing. Well, I still don't have those, but my deck is already kind of effed up right now. The block situation is unpreferable. Natural to a carving. I got rid of that log prematurely, I think. Let's see if we can find the shop A over here. I'm fairly sure it's got to be in this direction. See if we can get another level. We're taking damage every turn, which is usually not a good thing. Just in case you have never played a video game. I suppose I don't need to worry as much about actually discarding items now, though. We need to kill you first. You're the biggest concern. Another concern is my inability to block, as always. That thing has 90 fucking health points. There you go. Enjoy that. You may perish. I guess I'll have you perish as well. There you go. And I'll try to do as much hurting to you as I can. Let's also play this, shall we? Oh, perfect. I didn't have enough to use that again. That's fine. Alright, he's going to give us poison, which is actually preferable to a lot of things. Let's play this first, and then one of these. There we go. That gets rid of that, and then we can use you. And then we can use you. Excellent. We somehow didn't take any damage. We'll go ahead and make a coin pouch over here. Now we've made a thing. There we go. So nothing can go closer than that. We still have a cup we can throw. We got one of these, sure. A hero carving can be placed over other items. The other items are used for free, which could be good. But I don't have anything that really synergizes with, so I won't. Let's bring this along and we'll get rid of them. I'm not sure if you can just pay to get rid of those. We'll find out right now. What you got? Daughter's Diary. I can bring that and just keep... Fortunately, it doesn't have a forge spot on it, but that's pretty alright. You can use our loads of energy just to draw more cards. We still haven't seen the thing that synergizes with the Daughter's Blade. Well, that will remain there. We got 21 gold. Can you just remove this? You cannot just remove this. Alright, good to know. Not a big problem. How much does that cost to actually summon? 0. Perfect. We'll destroy that at our earliest convenience. Curse box? What's in the box? Another one. Definitely worth it. Local lethal has too much energy. Do I want to bring that along now? Probably not, because I have no way to get rid of it. We also have the shiitake mushroom, which is a good thing to have. Just gives you 1 additional rage every turn. If you have a deck that keeps things on the field, that's pretty great. Do I want to fight this group? Not really. It has snails in it. You know how I feel about them. They're trash. Let's try to optimize our deck a little bit. We already got rid of that one thing. One thing lethal? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what it's called. That's actually been pretty good to us, so I might keep the gem for a little while longer. Again, the biggest thing we're missing in this deck is a way to block. Did you have any blocking things? No. I've thrown away all the blocking things I had. Because I'm stupid. That is better than the one we're currently using, the gem. It sticks around forever. I don't think so. I'm also really tempted to get this. Because since we have the ability just to keep... to just get a lot of stuff online. Also, thank you for ever pointing that out, that was there. Because being able just to draw is pretty great. It only costs 1 magic to summon. I think I will buy that, actually. I think that will be more useful than probably anything. Alright, well. Let's see what the next floor has in store for us. What do you mean it's not empty? You're not empty. You are a fulfilled video game. You're not empty. Stand proud. You're strong. The Badger Boss. This is gonna be a hard fight for us. A very hard fight, actually. There's that damn thing. Let's get rid of that immediately. It does damage, which is nice. Oh, purified by the light. At least you're not doing any damage the first turn, so that's good. Let's summon this. Let's summon this. Let's summon this. Let's throw this at you, just to get it out of my life. I probably could have used that on something, huh? No. Well. Let's go ahead and hit you with this, and one of these. And every one of these I got. Alright, and then let's wait for next turn. We just haven't seen our favorite Book of Justice, but at least we do have... Oh man, that's a lot of damage coming in. Lethal is very concerned, actually, with his well-being at the moment. Alright, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna survive? I'm not really concerned with that, but we probably should try to kill his friend, too. Because I can't take that much damage all the time. But I do need him to perish. I probably don't have what I need to actually win this. We're going to go after the Badger first, though. Okay, that got rid of that. I'm going to go ahead and discard now. As much as it pains me, I need to actually get those back. Now we have 3 energy I can't use for anything. Oof. See, I can't be taking damage like that. We are screwed. We are absolutely positively screwed. Because there's just not the shielding available. We went to everything, and there was just no shielding. Alright, well, let's go ahead and summon these real quick. There's more shielding. So this thing's actually really good, if I can have it up here. He's going to summon another bastard. So this is all for naught. Do I want to... Yeah, I probably should toss. Yeah, we're not winning this, guys. There's too many damn badgers. Too many damn badgers for this to actually happen. I was gonna say, why the hell can I use this? I guess it can't be used on carvings? That's all I can figure. There we go. So now this little guy's doing a little more damage. Not that it's going to matter, because we're already freaking hosed. Nah, there's not enough to actually keep us safe. Alright, well, let's go ahead and send Tote back. Kill me. There we go. Something with the bring back. I don't remember if we need the coin for anything. Well, that's what we could use it for, I guess. We could use it for... Okay. That one doesn't have anything. That one doesn't have anything. We do need a... We do need an accessory or a carving for something. For a few things. Alright, that can open up some runs for us. But I hope this was a good demonstration of how Tote plays and why she is actually fairly difficult. Let's bring back the book, shall we? Return to Ordaria. No one wants to talk. That's alright. Let's go ahead. Well, you want to talk, but you just want to talk about your stupid plushie. No one cares about that. We have any rare carving ones? We need a coin for this. We got a couple of those. We'll just throw that in there. That's actually not bad. Let's go ahead and put something on there. That can be used there? Okay. I was going to say, do we have any other magical items? Surely we have at least one other magical item to be used. The answer is no. Also, I'm noticing with this new one, it actually brings up the applicable items instead of just everything. I appreciate that. Yeah, so here's all of our rare items. Let's throw one of these on here. That'll give us a mushroom build, and we have the toadstool sword. Maybe we could try that one next time. The sap primer. I don't know, maybe I don't want to play as Tote next time. You ever think about that? You probably did. A book? Yeah, I would like the Necronomicon. There we go. The Necronomicon has been unlocked. It's bound in fur. Dun, dun, dun. You can also get a different book. Sure. We shall get a different book as well. Do we want a fire wand? Or a metallic wand? It's got 2 forward spots on it, actually. 2 of them, you say? We need a machine wand for that sucker. Alright. Well, the 1.0 has some patches on it, obviously, that we didn't have in our prior edition. Appreciate that. Let's go see what other things we got here. Oh, they have more things for us to replace, too. The red hourglass. Somehow we don't have one of those yet. We need to get the reverse hourglass. If your hand is empty, draw a new carving. Neat. That sounds really cool. Do we have a run that actually unlocks that? Let's go to the board. I don't see it on there. Oh, well. A hammer, huh? You can only find drums and stuff? Or you cannot find drums. Okay. Sure, we'll unlock that. That sounds fun. I think we'll do Warrior Bird next time. We did Pacifist Bird. We need to do Warrior Bird. Bird of War. Grab this. Probably good that we have a few more hammers unlocked for his run. One of our two gemeralds can go on that. A dagger. We still need to find some fire. Footwear? Sure, we'll go ahead and invest some footwear. Accessories? We have some. A couple. Matryoshka? Sure. One of our mini herbs can be used here on our pot, our camp stove. It's a natural decoration. We'll use our poultice that we sent back for this trough. What else could you want? Ooh, Builder Bird. I do like that one. Do we have enough to unlock that? Yes, we do. Maybe we'll do Builder Bird next time. With a large mana stone, we can unlock Monad's Melgeneer. Uh-huh. Alright, alright. Lots of things to look forward to next time. Nothing new in there. The excitement, the romance, the danger. I always keep these at the end just in case you want to tune out. This is your time to do so. Now we need a carving for that now. We'll probably get a carving. Will it be next time? You're gonna have to tune in, of course, to find out. I'll see you then.